It's Mike coming at you with the ATM PlayStation Showcase. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Welcome to the video, and I'm super excited to be joined by Moomin Little Socks for night 2 of these ATM showcases. How are you doing, Moomin?
Oh, always wonderful, always happy, all the time.
All the time, all the
Just
time.
constantly. Yeah.
Constantly. So if you did miss last night's first showcase, make sure to head on over to Moomin's channel. There'll be a link in the top corner right now to hop on over to that video to check out last night's videos, which was part 1 of the PC. We started strong, didn't we? We really did start strong.
Yeah,
so we're going to kick off night 2 with the PlayStation submissions. So without further ado, let's hop straight into them, shall we? So we kick things off with the first submission of the night. We have Anthony Doohigs, and the description, there isn't a description, but it just says Steamy McSteamface. And look at this, Moomin.
Look at this. I love a Steamy McSteamface.
A Steamy McSteamface.
This is steampunk, the epitome of steampunk, really, isn't it?
It really, really is. And for anybody that may be unfamiliar with Anthony Doohig, I recently did his Game of Thrones park, which was just incredible. He's such a talented builder, and I just love this submission. And he did this really quickly because he was going on holiday. So he actually did this. I think it was in about 24 hours because he was going on holiday.
That's incredible.
The level of detail.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that robot up the top that I'm sure we'll come to in a minute looks incredible. There it is. Look at it, feeding the coal into the steam train, I assume.
It looks like an owl.
Yes.
I don't know if it's supposed to be an owl, but it looks like, just with the big round eyes. But then
regardless, it's fantastic.
The train coming down, the way that he's got the cogs for the wheels.
Yeah.
And then the hot air balloon over here, just so well done.
Yeah. Seamlessly integrated.
Yeah, it really is. It just works. Now, unlike Moomin's, I've actually done the day and the night integrated together. It's just the way that I'd filmed them. We'd film them differently. So we'll have a look at them all at night straight away. And yeah, the night lighting is just fantastic. Lit up beautifully all the way through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and lovely and subtle.
I just love this. It could be placed in any steampunk park. If you're doing a steampunk park, that would work. But yeah, absolutely incredible work. Absolutely love that one. So our next submission is by Bryce FX, and the description reads, "Here's my entry for the ATM contest. I went with something simple. This time, since I'm leaving Australia, I've decided to go surf-inspired ATM, trying to bring the good vibes from down under. Just wanted to say thanks, guys, for this fun little contest." And look at this, Moomin.
Look at this.
Look at this.
This is... Well, this for me, we've talked about it so many times already, but I love the smaller creations because they're just so perfect for what they're supposed to be. You can pop this down anywhere in a park and it will just look beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, just 100% nailing the vibes of what it was we were looking for this contest. Just small, quaint, could be placed in a multitude of parks. And then look, it's even got a little fish tank inside with a little custom fish.
Lovely, and we know that aquatics are not easy to do in Blanco.
No, not at all. And you've got the hammock just at the side there. Yeah, really, really nice little build. And as we swap it to night, it just pops at night.
It does. Love that neon sign.
It just screams subtlety at you. This entire little submission is just small, quaint, subtle, exactly what it needs to. I love the surfboard that's hanging up on the side of the building there. And just a little bit of sand as well, look. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Really, really like this one.
Great work.
So we move on to arguably the biggest submission of the entire contest, created by B750. The description reads, "In the year 2051, we finally found out that we are not alone in the universe. Unfortunately, the alien race is not friendly and plan to invade Earth. To defend ourselves, scientists have developed the all-terrain mech, or ATM. There are over 100 ATMs, I see what you did there, clever, placed at strategic locations all over the world. This is Unit 33. And this is quite a big submission, Moomin.
Oh, looks it.
We've got an interior just inside here with the ATM placed inside. And then
I just say, I'm so mad that you can recolor that door. So mad.
Can you not?
No, we can't.
Yay, console's better.
just this one time. But this
Yeah.
is this. I love anything that's this gargantuous. It has a whole different aesthetic. Yeah, the scale
We've
of
got
it
a
is
custom
mad.
mover. Just wait until we get inside. You are going to be
Wow.
blown away. You just get a little tease of it there, look.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Wow. That's
It's a
insane.
transformer.
I was gonna say it's very Transformers, isn't it?
It's Optimus Prime. I know Optimus Prime's blue before people start shouting at me. But wow, we'll call it a Decepticon because it's red. I mean,
Yes, we'll go with that.
look, the detail in that.
I meant to
It's
say
incredible.
gargantuan, not gargantuous.
Oh, we'll go with it. It's fine. We're gonna keep that in. I'm not going back. I'm not going back, Moomin.
Okay.
We roll with mistakes here.
But
just
I
love
love
it.
this. This is a brilliant interpretation of ATM. I assume that there is an ATM somewhere.
Yeah, there was one in the security booth at the front, and then there's also
Okay,
one
nice.
inside the actual transformer itself. Well, what a build! And I can't believe that's 4,000 pieces.
No, that's incredible. Yeah, I just love the
Yeah.
scale of this one. It's fantastic.
Yeah, just really, really good job. Absolutely love that one. Great submission. And yeah, just the scope and scale of it. Perfectly executed. But we move on to Brivades, and the description reads, "Welcome to Raiders of the Lost ATM. Join Indiana Jones on his quest to find the lost golden ATM." Now, Brivades, I will say very quickly, I did forget to do the trigger sequence. I'm really, really sorry, but it's not going to take away from this because, I mean, look at it. How
Look
good
at
is
it.
that?
I can already say that the ruin work in this is phenomenal. It's not easy to make them all flow together.
No, not at
It's
all.
incredible.
It really does look like it's just ripped directly out of the Bolivian jungles or something, doesn't it? Like, just that proper Aztec feel of it.
Yeah.
And we've
Ooh,
got a
got a
barcode
QR
there.
code.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work. I did try. If people want to pause the video and see if they can get it to work, unfortunately, I couldn't get it to work, I'm afraid. So I don't know what that actually leads to.
Oh.
I know he has done QR codes in previous parks that have worked and that will
Okay.
actually take you somewhere. But
Very interesting.
look at the foliage work around here. With another Easter egg just inside here.
Yeah.
So we have Han Solo.
I was going to say it's a Star Wars reference.
Yeah, well, of course, it's played by Harrison Ford, isn't it? So Harrison Ford being Han Solo and Indiana Jones. A nice little reference there. And then as we come round the side of the temple, right, Moomin, I'm going to get scared now. I'm going to need you to hold my hand.
Oh, no.
Let's just swap it tonight.
Okay.
We go through the
Yeah.
cave, through the spider webs, through the
Ugh.
cobwebs.
Love
got the
this.
boulder at the
Detail on the
top.
walls here.
Crazy. Brivades is so good at his detailing.
Yeah, I can tell.
As we come through, there you go. We've got a
Ooh,
trapdoor. We'll
perfect
run
timing with
underneath
the door.
quickly. Yeah. Right, we've got a rope swing. Let's not fall into the pit of death. So there you go.
This is very
Swing
Tomb
over.
Raider now, isn't it?
There you go. Who's that? I wonder.
That's, well, I wonder.
I wonder. No idea who that could possibly be.
No.
And then we've got Indiana Jones here. Just all the level of detail,
Incredible.
the way that the foliage is breaking through. And then we've got another little Easter egg there. So we have a Fanta sign, of course, because I like drinking Fanta.
Of course.
Always got a Fanta in every live stream. And then, of course,
Niche
we have
reference.
the golden ATM right there.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love
And
that.
like I say, I didn't press the trigger sequence. It does trigger off loads of things, and you have to run out the temple quick before you basically get killed. But just
Well, it's just a reason for
amazing
people
work.
to download it for themselves.
Exactly. More reason to download it. I love it. Just sensational work. Once again, Brivades, as always. Yeah, I love it. So we move on to Chen, whose description reads, went for an abandoned mall theme. I couldn't finish it due to a family emergency, so I'm uploading what I've got before the deadline. View day and night. There's a trigger sequence. Use it at night before triggering. Inspired by the abandoned mall from the Last of Us game and show. Hope you enjoy. First of all, I hope that the family emergency is now sorted. I hope everybody is okay. And you couldn't finish it due to a family emergency. I love this submission, Moomin. Look at this.
I mean, I don't think it's any secret. I love the abandoned. I'm currently working on a post-apocalyptic park, so this is right up my street. Loving it already.
And before anybody says you're not allowed to have flat rides in this contest, that is a fully custom flat ride. That is not an in-game one.
I didn't even notice. That's
fully
incredible.
customized. Yeah, just insane to have built a full custom flat ride like that in the game. And just all the detail coming through here, Moomin, look. You've got an ATM there, of course. You've got the broken elevator.
Yeah, I love that. And I've got my own fashion line, apparently.
You do, yeah. The Moomin Little Socks fashion store. So get your merch here.
Even got that. And the don't open reference to the, what is it? Don't Dead Open Inside.
Yes, is it Dawn of the Dead, isn't it? Is it one of the Dawn of the Dead films?
I think that's where it
something?
started, but it's been in The Walking Dead as well. I think it's been referenced many times now.
Yeah, I believe it was Dawn of the Dead that started that. I believe I might be wrong in that, but Chen was here. I like all the graffiti that's everywhere.
Yeah, and all that exposed rebar and concrete there. That's not easy to do.
No, it's not at all. But up the escalator we go. No, not quite yet. There's a photo booth just there. Now up the stairs. We've got the Iron Games.
Very clever.
And it's advertising a film. I even like the fact that he's put the mature sign there. That's all custom, of course. Not in game.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah, this is right up my alley. This is. I really like stuff like this, seeing this abandoned theme. And this is just a perfect execution of an abandoned theme in Planet Coaster.
Yeah. And getting that advert to flicker, I'm assuming that's on a display sequencer to turn the screen on and off.
Yes. Yeah, like so, a triggered effect.
Yeah, that's impressive as well.
And all the rubble just inside there. And then, just as if it wasn't good enough already, we've even got a little show down here. So we'll come down, press the trigger, and watch this, man. Just fantastic, all them triggered effects, the way that the lights are all flickering everywhere, not only in the background but on the actual ride itself. And then you got the sparks that are going.
It just adds even more atmosphere to this.
As if it wasn't atmospheric enough already.
Well, exactly.
What a build. What a build.
Yeah.
And like I say, the fact that he put in the description that he couldn't finish it. I mean, what more would you have done? What more can you do to this? It seems quite finished to me. Like, I'm trying to work out how he's done all of the ride. I think it's like photo frames and everything all around the top. Just sensational work, immaculately done, and a perfect execution of an abandoned theme. Yeah, absolutely great work, Chen. Love it. So we move on to Craig87. His description reads, first time submission, Little Rock Bank for all your cash in hand needs. The Wild West doesn't have contactless yet. Sadly, the bank has fallen victim to an outlaw gang who fled through the local mining company tunnels. However, in the commotion, we believe 3 of the thieves were left behind and forced to hide at the scene of the crime. Thanks for all your hard work, Matty. Oh, you're welcome. And Moomin, don't forget him. I mean, a first time submission, and we're seeing a couple of Easter eggs here, I think, Moomin.
Well, yes, Little Rock Mining Company is definitely a reference to Little Rock Ridge, which has not gone unnoticed. Appreciate that.
Have you noticed as well, compared to the PC, have you noticed the length of these descriptions that people have given me for the PlayStation?
I feel for you,
the PC guys were so nice. They gave you like quick, short, little quippy descriptions, whereas the PlayStations have all given me essays.
Yeah,
because of course
I think you deserve it. To be honest, Matty, you deserve it.
But this is fantastic. I mean, he's built an entire western town.
Well, exactly. This is phenomenal.
We have the little rock bank there, which we'll have a look at in a second. As you come around here, we've got a rolling river that runs around the entire submission.
It's very hard to make a blueprint immersive, but they've done a great job here.
Yeah, and again, I know we've kept saying it, and I'm pretty sure we'll keep saying it as we continue on the showcases, but 4,000 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows what you can do when you put your mind to it with a reduced piece count, isn't it? Even 4,000 pieces, and you can create something that looks like this.
There's some brilliant custom work across this blueprint. I saw some nice custom fonts.
Yeah.
The detailing on all of this.
All this interior. I love the way that the cash machines are set back, but due to a lack of funds, each customer will be limited to a withdrawal of $10. Well, I haven't even got that in my bank, so it's fine.
Well, you're covered there, it's fine.
Yeah.
And we've got another vault, Matty.
We do have another vault. I believe we've got quite a few more vaults upcoming as well, haven't we? In the second PC showcase, I think we've got quite a few upcoming. Oh, yeah, I love that vault door.
Yeah, me too. I can't work out what that's made of. Very impressive.
Well, as we come out of here, and that just brings us back onto the street again. Oh, hang on. We've got an upstairs.
Wow.
Just the amount of time and effort that's gone into this. And again, this is a first time submission.
That's mad.
Crazy. What a first submission for a contest. Yep. Really setting the benchmark high for yourself here. I mean, they've taken the idea of an ATM blueprint a little too literally and done an entire town, but we're going to roll with it.
Absolutely. There were no restrictions, and they've gone to town on this one, eh, Matty?
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
Yes.
We've got the holding cells all in here. I mean, the aim was, me and Moomin discussed at the very beginning, that we wanted to try and keep all the submissions within about 2 minutes, due to the amount of submissions that we have. And then we have submissions like this one, and it's impossible. You can't keep it within 2 minutes. It's just not feasible to do it, because it's just so big.
Absolutely.
But absolutely love that. Amazing work. Really, really nice recreation. You could place that in a Western park and it would fit really well. It would really add to somebody's Western park. I love the fact that it's referencing Little Rock Ridge, of course. And then just as we swap to the night lighting, some really nice subtle lighting just lit throughout.
Absolutely. It's all it needs. Just that gentle glow from the lanterns.
It does exactly what it needs to. So yeah, great job, Craig. Really enjoyed that one. So we move on to Green Jay Bird 13. And the description reads, Ghost in a machine. A worker was tragically sealed inside during construction. He now haunts the ATMs, causing mischief with the lights and scaring guests. He also causes one of the ATMs to dispense free cash. Well, where is this bank? I want to go here. I mean, look at this. I love the trigger work here, Moomin.
Oh, me too. This is phenomenal.
Yeah, really, really nice, small, compact build. Certainly compared to what we've been looking at previously throughout this entire contest. Really small, compact, does exactly what it needs to. Some great lighting. Love the triggered effects. Yeah, just a great, great job.
Yeah, I was going to say the lighting here is what sells it for me. I love that green tone that they've used. As you said, the trigger effects. The use of the Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters assets are so hard to integrate, but the Ghost just really works here.
Yeah, it really does.
And Ghost in the Machine is such a iconic... It's used perfectly here.
Yeah, 100%. Great job. Love it. So, we move on to Green Jay Bird's in real life partner, I Am Possible 13, and the description reads, ready for an impossible mission. Well, how about an I Am Possible mission. Should you accept the challenge, your journey will be a dangerous one. Enter Planco's most secure facility in hopes you find your money. Every sequencer inside the building is being used to construct all the security systems and triggers. Now, Moomin, this may look like not a lot, but this has got over 4,000 triggers.
Oh my god.
So,
Wowie.
we start on the green floor and we start working down. Just even this floor, the way that he's got this floor triggering, look.
I don't even know how he's done that.
If you ever want trigger work to be done, I Am Possible, Industrialplex, Green Jaybird are your people to go to. Meta Parks. But
Wow.
I Am Possible is one that stands out to me because he just excels at these triggered effects. It's ridiculous. He spends more time doing them than anything else.
Clearly, he is possible.
He is very possible. Very possible. So, hang on, we've got to come through the lightning floor.
Yeah. Dodge the electricity.
Just this flooring alone. I wonder how many triggers are on that floor alone.
I'm just trying to figure out what pieces there are because the panels aren't that small, are they? So
I think it must be some kind of cube, maybe a cube lighting or something. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I'm not actually
Either
sure.
way, fascinated by that and the amount of time that must have taken.
He spent pretty much the entire duration of the contest working on the
Yes.
triggered effects. I think he started it pretty much straight away, and he was one of the last to submit.
Not surprised.
And then we get to the actual ATM itself. There we go. Confetti, please, Jerry.
Confetti, please, Jerry.
And that's not all. We've now got to get back out again now. So we've got our money. We need to turn around and run. So that's it. We need to run through here quickly. So follow the green floor. Hang on, Matty, turn around. What are you doing? Matty, turn around. Quick.
Where's the
Hey,
urgency?
come on. There you go. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out,
Oh
get
no,
out.
lasers.
Wow.
Lasers, fire, and death.
It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. The amount of time and dedication that you've put into that. It may look a little bit unashamed outside, but that doesn't take away from how impressive that is. Incredible trigger work, once again, proving why you are considered to be the best on console at trigger work. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, very understated from the outside, but my goodness, so much went into that.
So we move on to Industrialplex, who entered into your contest, didn't he, for the landmark contest with his Big Ben.
He did indeed. Big fan of Industrialplex.
Yeah, a massive Planco player on the console. Not really much of a description. It just says Planco Banco ATM Complex. And yeah, I mean, look at this. Industrialplex excels at the size deception. Because, of course, Industrialplex was the creator of the Shrunken Park, if you remember that one, Moomin. He did the kitchen.
Yeah.
And he's currently working on a living room at the moment, spoiler alert. So that'll be coming later on this year or next year. But he's so good at like this size deception kind of thing. Is that the right terminology? I don't know. I'm going with it.
Absolutely, but I think the thing that stands out for me with Industrialplex is he's one of those builders where everything is just pixel perfect. There is not a piece out of place. There's no Z fighting anywhere. It just looks so clean.
Yeah, throughout. And everything that he creates, it's just throughout. And then look at all the machinery and the cogs working down here as you come down. I just love this.
Obviously, we've already had a few giant ATMs, but this one is already so unique.
Yeah, very... Well, of course, we've had one already last night, didn't we? Did we have one or two last night? We've got two tonight, and then we've got even more upcoming as well, haven't we?
Yes, we do. Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Who would record things in the wrong order, Matty?
No idea. Absolutely no idea. We're complete. You're spoiling the illusion. Nobody knows that we haven't filmed part 2 yet. You've just completely ruined the illusion. I was pretending.
But no, the colours he's used here it just screams wealth to me. It's wealth and success is what this shows.
Yeah, and then just the night lighting just accents it even more. Really subtle, really beautifully done. Just the lights coming down the actual giant ATMs themselves, lighting up the screen. Just Yeah, immaculate work, as always, from Industriplex.
Yeah, I really, really like this one.
Yeah, very clean, very modern, very sharp, colourful, vibrant, exactly what it needs to be. Fantastic work, once again, Industriplex, delivered, as always. Great job. So we move on to Linda, who is one of my favourite creators out there, full stop, on any platform. And her description reads, "Bah humbug. Welcome to Victorian London. Please visit Scrooge and Marley's counting house if you need a few bob. Meet the charming remaining partner, Ebenezer Scrooge, who will cut you a good deal. Don't forget to catch the Punch and Judy show too." And yeah, as I just said, Linda is one of my favourite creators on the console, on any platform. She placed second in the Dragon Coaster contest, and yeah, I just love this entire set piece, Moomin.
I was going to say her Dragon Coaster was one of my favorites, so also a big fan, and this just looks phenomenal. She's clearly able to take any theme and still do it to the best of her abilities, and yeah, like this is incredible.
And she did a submission for a mini park contest a couple of years ago, and she did The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And for me, that was one of the most visually stunning things I've ever seen created on console. It was amazing. And just, she's got that talent of never dropping the ball. So everything she ever does, she always delivers. And this is just another perfect example of that. I mean, the fact that she's done all of these interiors, Luke.
Yep. This is insane. And I have to say, it's a small detail, but all the snow on the roofs, it's not easy to... The Planet Coaster snow pieces are terrible, let's be honest. They're such odd shapes. But she's done a fantastic job. It's probably the best use of snow covering on roofs I've seen in the game, I'm happy to say.
Wow. There you go. High praise indeed.
And very niche, but there we go.
Yeah, just all the detailing all the way through. And I've got to say, I mean, Muppet Christmas Carol. I know, obviously Ebenezer Scrooge doesn't come from Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm aware of that. But it's one of my favourite films ever. So I like, whenever I see like kind of Marley and Ebenezer Scrooge, I always automatically default think Muppet Christmas Carol and start, Marley and Marley, woo, kind of thing.
Yeah, this is just fantastic. That's
Have we
the
got
way
Punch
to do
and
it.
Judy? That's the way to do it. I was going to say he's behind you. Is that from Punch and Judy? He's behind you. Oh no, he isn't. Yeah. And we've got a little toy shop.
So much detail everywhere.
We've got Errol. Errol was on the desk. I imagine that must have been a little Easter egg to Errol from her last contest. So anybody that hasn't seen Errol from the last contest, Errol is now a staple of the community. She's even got an Errol t-shirt. I actually made her an Errol t-shirt, and she actually got it, and she's been out in it, and yeah, Errol t-shirts. Just, I love the centerpiece with the clock. Just everything about it. It's just all so well put together, so well thought out, and it really does nail that aesthetic of old Victorian London.
It does, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely great work. But as we just come around here, we'll very quickly swap it to night and have a look at the night lighting. Oh my, chop, hurry up. And there we go. And as expected, the night lighting doesn't disappoint either. Just like the previous ones that we've already looked at. Just really tactful, really subtle. I keep saying the same things. It's really hard, Moomin, to not repeat yourself.
It is, but it's true. We're seeing so many flawless creations that there's only so much we can say.
Yeah.
And it's going to come down to people and their own tastes when it comes to voting, because it's going to be so difficult.
It's going to be impossible. I'm glad that we don't vote. Well, no, we can vote, can't we? We can vote.
We can vote.
We can vote. I'm just going to choose not to because it's too hard.
Yeah, you could choose not to, yeah.
But yeah, absolutely incredible work.
That ghost horse and cart, which I assume that's what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, just amazing. Great work, Linda, as always. Love it. Great job. So we move on to Craig. My PlayStation name is MidiCam77, but I don't mind you using my name, Craig. Okay, we'll call you Craig. Welcome to the ATM adventure based on the actual discovery of whatever you said then. Planco decided to block it out because profanity, whatever. Honestly, I hate Planco when it does that, so I have no idea what the word was supposed to be. So the actual discovery of something kingdom, influenced by magical oracles, oasis of nature and arts. And I'm not gonna lie, Moomin. When I was filming this one, I was blown away by the amount of detail in this entire submission.
Yeah.
There was so much to look at.
Already, this is incredible. Another great example of using the temple pieces to the extreme. Not easy to use to make them flow, but this is another great example of it.
Yeah, and to make it all... how do I explain it? With a temple piece, it's quite easy to make them look quite bland, quite monotonous and boring. But the way that Craig has been able to approach this, there's so many little details everywhere, even just with the vines climbing up the side and like the weeds hanging down, and there's just like kind of the rubble that's around. He's managed to make what can sometimes be a little bit bland and boring into something interesting to look at.
Yeah, I was going to say the foliage is integrated seamlessly.
I love the way that it all looks like it's being constructed at the moment. But we've got another adventure, so just like Brivade's earlier on, so we'll swap that tonight quickly. Are you ready, Moomin? Come on, hold my hand.
I'm ready. Here we go.
We can do it. We can be brave. Why do people keep putting spiders?
Awful. Love the atmosphere in here.
Yeah, just the way that people have approached this contest, it's still astounded me. Even now, like, just we've looked at all the PC ones because Moomin completely shattered that illusion.
You're welcome.
So, but just honestly, the way that people have approached this contest, it's been some of the most variety I think I've ever seen done in a contest. Okay. Well, there you go. If you can get to your cash machine, it's over there.
Yes, I'll stay away for now.
And then you can get out of here. So if you kind of just keep following it through, this brings you to the backstage. There you go. So it does all actually lead out. So we like that. A little bit of realism there for you, Moon.
Oh,
backstage bins.
we do.
Love a good backstage.
The way to my heart.
But there was another path off here. So if we come back down here, let's see what's down.
I saw you were tempted by it earlier.
Yeah. So we come through. And do we go left or right? We'll go left.
Well, it's a bit of a maze, isn't it?
And this is the fancy ATM.
Yeah, it's like a treasure room.
Really well put together. Really well put together all the way through. I love the fact that you have to go on this big adventure coming through. And just, again, another amazing build. Again, Moomin, I'm repeating myself again. Stop me.
I'm not going to stop you because it's all accurate.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic work, Craig. Really, really nice build. I love the lighting around here. I did just have to very quickly check just inside some of these because I did see some staircases going off to various different doors, so I had to check. But yeah, immaculate lighting all the way around, really well put together. Nice storytelling throughout. We've got a little storeroom just in there, quite easily missable. We've got a ladder that goes up there that I didn't actually check. But yeah, another amazing submission. Really well put together. Very well thought out and planned. And yeah, just a big fan of this. Great job. So we move on to Minos Napoleon. I said that name right this time. I'm very proud of myself. The description reads, the kingdom of Planconia discovered a sleeping dragon and its horde. The king's wizard, Nilram, cast a sleep spell in the form of Sir Teddy to keep the dragon snoozing. Upon the spell's success, the citizens opted to build a bank of ATMs around the dragon's horde to fund the kingdom. Thank you for letting me submit my design. You are more than welcome. And I love this. Wait until we get inside, Moomin. We've got a dragon.
I'm very excited. Very excited.
But a really nice fantasy style build. Could very much go into the fantasy dragon fairy tale themed park. And we've got a dragon cuddling a teddy. Sorry. We've got a dragon cuddling a teddy.
Yes, much better. That's adorable.
How cute is that? It's so cute. But yeah, a really nice little submission. I really like that.
It's nice and simple. It's the cliche dragon protecting the gold, but it just works perfectly with the ATMs.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, very versatile. Could quite easily go into a fantasy themed park. It's got some nice, subtle ambient lighting around it. Repeating myself again. Stop repeating yourself, Matty. I can't help it. I can't help it.
Matty, is this lighting ambient?
No.
Is it subtle?
So we move on to, I'm very sorry, I can't pronounce your in-game name, so I'm just going to use your Discord name, Dumb French Guy. I promise that is his Discord name and I'm not being rude. The description reads, I've just gotten this game a few days ago and I wanted to try a challenge. Not expecting any results. I also have not used any DLCs in this to challenge myself further. I am very grateful to be able to take part in this and may the best building win. So the fact that you've only just picked up the game and you've entered a contest straight away, full props for that. I mean, that's quite an ambitious thing to do, pick up the game and straight away enter a contest. Wouldn't you agree?
Completely. I think this is phenomenal for a first build. It's got so much texture and detail to it. There's effect in there. I've already seen animatronics as well. So yeah, already impressed.
Yeah, very much so. Really nice, subtle little build. And even the lighting, yeah, fantastic lighting. Very ambient, very subtle. Yeah, great job. I really like that one.
Was it ambient and subtle, Matty?
Yes. So we move on to NH99. A lot of people will recognise this. Of course, it's Gringotts. And the description reads, visit Gringotts Bank, known from the famous Harry Potter universe. Secure a vault to store your gold, jewels and magical artifacts. And oh my days, look at this.
This is stunning. And I'm not even a huge Harry Potter fan, but I immediately recognise the exterior.
Look at the chandeliers.
The chandelier.
The chandelier. I mean,
the flooring as well.
NH99 is put up on this pedestal of one of the best Planco console players, along with Flooded Tombs, Albrus, and with a build like this, you can see why he is hailed as highly as he is. I can't get over that chandelier in the middle.
Chandelier.
Chandelier.
This is incredible, and you got all of the what are they? Are they goblins?
Goblins on the side, yeah.
Goblins, yeah. Yeah, fantastic. It looks just like the scene, or the multiple scenes from the Harry Potter films.
Yeah, it looks like it's directly ripped from it, doesn't it? It's just captured that feel, that imagination, that magic, if you will, from it perfectly, and it does look like it's ripped directly from the films. And then as we swap to night, it just pops even more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just incredible. Yeah. It's jaw-dropping stuff.
It's beautiful. It's accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's not much else we can say. Yeah, we could sit here and gush over that all day. It's just an immaculate build, and I just love it. Absolutely love it. Incredible. Yeah, great work, NH. Once again, delivering, as always, like you always do. You never disappoint, and an amazing build. Well done.
Incredible.
So we move on to Random 80 Media, and the description reads, Iron Little Socks ATM contest. So here it is, the world's largest ATM. Other people are like, hold my beer. I had so much fun building this. View at night. It was going to have an inside, but I didn't have the time. Random 80 Media takes part in all the contests that I've held so far. So thank you ever so much for that. It's nice to see you returning once again. And again, Moomin, we've got a perfectly blown up ATM.
Again. It's funny that so many people have latched onto that idea, and there's nothing wrong with that because it's clearly a great idea, and it's another wonderful and perfect execution of it.
Yeah, just with the symmetry of the foliage either side done really well, and like the description said, view at night, and I can see why it said view at night. Just beautiful lighting, really does bring it all out, accent the entire thing. Great job.
Absolutely.
So we move on to what is arguably one of my favourite PlayStation submissions, created by Squirrel, and the description reads, Welcome to the dueling mazes. There is only one way in and one way out. You must get to the ATM first and then find the exit. The view of the scenery gives you a story of your own imagination. And I love this, man. Really like this.
It's fantastic.
And we've got a little quote down here. The most important thing is that we all have each other because we're all in this together. Quote from Newt from the Maze Runner.
Wow. Isn't that a nice analogy for our relationship between console and PC?
I thought you meant our relationship then.
Not our bloody relationship. I can't
Not our
stand
relationship. Touche. But yeah, I completely agree. We're not friends, we're family.
No. Yes. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
But it's lovely seeing the console and the PC guys all coming together now and just one big community. And then look at this. So let's go left. Which way now? And then look, Moomin, looky. It's me.
No, it's you.
King Matty and Queen Chrissy. Oh, thank you ever so much, Squirrel, for putting us in there. And then just over here, we've got some more shout outs to other members of the community as well. So in orange, the cameraman, we've got Mr. Antonio. And then just behind, no, get off, Mr. Antonio, get off! And then just behind, we've got Jan BK. And then over here, we've got Mystic. And then just kneeling down in the grass, we've got Welfare. So thank you for the shout outs there. And yeah, really nice concept.
Where am I?
She asked people who would want to be in there, and you never replied. So that's your own doing.
I'm the creator of the bloody contest. You having a laugh?
Even I had to request myself to be put in. But do you know what? It surprises me that no one else did a hedge maze. It's quite difficult saying that quite quickly. A hedge maze in this contest. It surprised me. I thought others would have done.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, to make your way to the ATM. But great idea.
Yeah, and really well put together, and it's just so colourful and vibrant, and I think that's why it stands out to me as amongst one of my favourites. It's just so beautiful to look at. It really is well put together. And then as we zoom out and have a look at this at night, come on, mate, chop, come on. No dawdling. It's not like I pre-filmed this. There we go. Yeah, it just pops at night even more.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. And I would recommend people to download this if you're on console and to give it a go. Yeah,
actually try and find the ATM through themselves. But yeah, great job. Really like that. So the penultimate one of today's showcase, we have Terraced Cart 250, and the description reads, after the Krusty Krab almost went bankrupt, Mr. Krabs decided to build another one. But instead of selling food, this one provides all residents of Bikini Bottom of ATMs. Have fun visiting this. Don't forget to check the back. Now, I never really watched SpongeBob very much, but even I recognise a lot of them. And look, we've got Plankton who's been squashed.
No. Yeah, I've only seen bits and pieces of SpongeBob, but this looks fantastic. Looks very accurate.
I mean, just all the little custom characters that he's created. Just the use of basic shapes.
No, don't bother SpongeBob doesn't look very happy.
No, he doesn't. I mean, even though I'm not really that familiar with the source material, it was after my time, I'm afraid. I was already grown up when SpongeBob came out. But I'm still able to recognise a lot of them, even though I don't necessarily know them all by name.
Mm-hmm. And the flowers there that are used as in the background of the scenes, they're very accurate. That's fantastic.
Yeah. And the Krusty Krab's ATM. So let's have a look inside. And a great interior here. Lots of detail going on. Lots of little references and Easter eggs. So we've got money left for a tip.
I am very impressed with this.
Limited detail. Get 3% of the cash you want to withdraw. The other 97% goes to the Krusty Krab. Just the basic shape work is just on a whole new level. Absolutely sensational. You can see, even though you may not be familiar with the source material, you can still recognise all of the characters just from the basic shape work alone. Yeah, fantastic.
Excellent execution and brilliant source material as well. Like it's got a story with it. It makes sense, and yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic submission. Really enjoyed that one. Great job. And we move on to the final submission of tonight. The description is probably going to be as long as the showcase, but it's by Yan BK, and the description reads, Citizen of Lundway, do you want to earn a bit of money? We're looking for brave workers to dismantle failed inventions scattered around the city and bring us the parts to this scrap exchange station. Thank you, Citizen. Your hard work to keep our streets safe will be rewarded by the Forge of Flight. And this is probably the smallest submission of the entire contest, isn't it? But it doesn't lack for it.
No, not at all.
And that perfectly encapsulates what we had in mind, wasn't it, for this ATM reskinning?
Exactly. It is the most placeable ATM of the contest that I've seen so far. There's no way you couldn't pop this into the park. It's perfect. And it's works perfectly.
Yeah, completely agree. And I'm not going to show it at night because it doesn't have any night lighting. It doesn't need it. But yeah, absolutely great job, Jan. I really, really enjoyed that one. So, Moomin, there we go. We're done. There is all of the PlayStation ones all finished. I mean, what do you think? What another showcase. And now we're halfway through.
Yeah, phenomenal work from everyone. There's not been a single one that hasn't been just beyond amazing.
Yeah, and to think we are only halfway through the submissions, and the voting is impossible already. I mean, I've got a top 10 already, just from the ones that we've seen so far, and we need to finish off tomorrow night that we've not already filmed at all.
Definitely not.
Definitely not at all. And then, of course, we've still got the Xbox ones to come in a couple of days.
Yeah, so, and so much to look forward to.
Yeah, 100%. So make sure to hop on over to Moomin's channel tomorrow night for part 2 of the PC submissions. You don't want to miss them. Some incredible builds. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple of days to finish off with the Xbox ones. So I will see you all tomorrow over on Moomin's channel. I will see you all then. Well done, everybody. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and see you all tomorrow. Say goodbye, Moomin.
Bye-bye.
Bye.